ഇനി നമുക്ക് അതിഥിയുടെ സമയമാണ്. രാജ്യാന്തര ചലച്ചിത്രമേള നാളെ അവസാനിക്കാനിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
രാജ്യാന്തര ചലച്ചിത്രമേളയിലെ ജൂറി ചെയർമാനാണ് ഇന്ന് വാർത്താപ്രഭാതത്തിൽ അതിഥിയായി എത്തുന്നത്.
ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രതിനിധി ലക്ഷ്മി പത്മ ജൂലിയോ ബ്രസനുമായി നടത്തിയ അഭിമുഖത്തിലേക്ക്.
ജൂറി ചെയർമാൻ ജൂലിയോ ബ്രസൻ ഏഷ്യനെറ്റ് ന്യൂസിനോട് ലോക സിനിമയെക്കുറിച്ച്, ബ്രസീലിനെ കുറിച്ച്, തന്റെ ജീവിതത്തെയും സ്വപ്നങ്ങളെയും കുറിച്ച്. Sir, IFFK is in its last lap. You have already seen so many films and you have a very rich experience of film festivals. How you differ IFFK from those festivals?
Well, let me tell you, I am in the jury, and I want to tell you that it was to me an honor to be invited to come to Kerala to be in the head of the jury. This was to me an honor. And the hospitality and very generous, the festival, so that pleased me a lot. As you say, I am in the jury, so I cannot speak to you about the films. I'm just saying. But the whole festival, the choice of films, the different kind of countries, all this pleased me a lot. I was very astonished by the standards of public. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people in the film. So this is very unusual to me, and gives me a sense of community, and a sense of a kind of all individual emotions and feelings. You can feel it in the audience, with the audience. And I presented my film here this year. They invite me to present a film called Garoto. It's a kid. But I saw the audience. It was crowd all over. And this was, to me, a new feeling. Because I never had maybe such an audience for one show of a film of mine. So this gave me, I would like later to know what they think. I couldn't know, but I would like to, because it was a crowd of people.
So you have done plenty of movies. For your aspect, what is a film? Or what, for you, what is cinema?
I started making films very early. I was 11. I went with my mother. She took me to New York in North America. And she gave me a camera, a 16 millimeters camera and a projection. And I started to play with films. Very much later on, I started to learn about what films is. And films, I took films, in my experience, in a way that film to me became a tool of knowledge, self-knowledge. Cinema to me it's something that go across the disciplines, pass through all arts, all science, everything. Cinema cross the things.
When we talk about world cinema, whether it is addressing the challenges facing the whole world, like IS, the terrorism, and the refugee issues. We know after the Alan Kurdi's incident, we all are talk a lot about the boat people. Whether the world cinema addressing these kind of issues seriously, what's your view on it?
I don't think films could be matter of many things, but I don't think all things could be arranged by cinema. You know, there's such a problems of great complexity. So I I don't believe that we can save the world.
Through film.
You understand? But I don't know. I have been doing films that are related with all forms of sensitivity that I could reach. You understand?
Can't we change people through a film?
This is too pretentious. I don't know if it's possible that. I don't know even if it's possible to change people. Maybe don't. Maybe people don't change. I don't think if it's that my films will change nobody.
Brazil equal to football. You think so? Are they seriously interested in film also?
We have still a very small piece of the public. Maybe due to the way they are distributed, they are shown. But Brazil is a country of only 200 million people. About 8 millions are able to see films, to pay for the films. Maybe from this 80 millions, 5 millions could go to films. The public for films in Brazil is very small. Very small. My films, very small public.
They're only interested in football?
No. People are interested in football, but Brazil is having a very difficult time now, political time. And football is a national passion. People put a lot of his emotions on football. Maybe because they don't have other choices. No.
I think you are also a football fan.
I was, but I was until I was 15. From 15 on, my life changed a lot, you know. Until I was 15, 17, I was one guy. After that, I changed it a lot. So I have other feelings, and I was a football fan, yes. I never could play football well, but I was a football fan. From I was 16, 17, my life had changed a lot. So I almost forgot about football. But football is very, very, very familiar all the time.
In that age, who was the film director or filmmaker excite you?
Many filmmakers. I was a film maniac since I was 3 years old. I had an aunt who educated me. She was a widow, a Catholic widow, and she adores films. And she took me every day to films. I was 3, 4. So I was grown seeing films. I was, since very, very soon, I was a film maniac. One that was definitely to me, it was in 1960. I was 14. It was Jean-Luc Godard. I saw some films. I saw his first film, and this put me definitely on the road.
You are a master of marginal films, I think. What is the message you want to pass the young filmmakers who want to take a low-budget film or low-cost film?
Look, let me tell you. Low-budget films, marginal films, this doesn't mean nothing. You can make great films with little budget. Most of the film they are very expensive. They are very bad. So, budget, is relative. I never thought making a system or to send nobody's a message. Never. my films are experiment.
The technology is advancing every day, every
Yes.
second.
It's easy to make a film in digital. No, the digital it's very complex. We have it's another rhythm. It's another command. Technology development is endless. Some philosophers saw technology as hell, as the extremely alienation of man. Some philosophers. Others think that should be better keeping yourself than put yourself on technology. But technology makes things more complex. It's easily to use and more complex to do, to make.
Have you ever seen Indian films before?
Indian films, yes, and I like it very much. There's an old filmmaker here. The point is that I didn't see much films. The films I saw, I like it very much. Even now, I saw one old film in the Annapurana. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's Annapurana title. It's black and white films in the 50s. Very good. They do it films very well in India. India is very powerful film country of films. They make it 700, 800 films a year. So they are very developed films here, very strong. You know? And very, very strong, very well thinking. Because here, the mentality are very strong. People here are very intelligent. Immense memory. So the films follow that. I had a master here, Chalachithra. How do you pronounce this? Chalachithra. Mondapur. I saw all the films, Big City, many films. I saw 20 films of Chalachithra. I like him very much. And those films that make in Bollywood, many of the musical, I think they are very good. Many of them. Maybe all. I say many because some maybe I don't understand. The one I can feeling, the actors, the dancing, very good. Very original and unique. Thank you.